Welcome back, everybody, to the Don't Cancel Me channel. This is your boy Petrie Perfect, and we are here to talk about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This is just our quick reaction because we will be going live on Tuesday to go in depth, me and my brother Vino Flight. So let's dive into our quick reactions for Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. On Friday, Jake Paul defeated Mike Tyson in a unanimous decision at AT&T Stadium as one of the biggest boxing events of the year. It was off the chain from what I could see because Netflix definitely had its issues, but we'll talk about that later. But Jake Paul defeating Mike Tyson. Jake Paul definitely knows how to market and get to the bag, as it is estimated that he is going to get $40 million for this fight, while Mike Tyson is to get 20. I gotta give it to Jake. And no matter if you love him or you hate him, he definitely knows how to bring out a crowd. And bringing out a crowd is bringing out the money. No matter if you want him to lose, if you want him to win, you're there to see something, and it has to do with Jake Paul. Similar to what Floyd Mayweather was like back in his prime. Jake Paul has went from YouTube sensation all the way to fighting big fights in Dallas, Texas, bringing out people like Rob Gronkowski, Cedric the Entertainer, Charlize Theron. Who else did I see? I think I seen the Jonas Brothers. Everybody was out in Dallas. Dallas looks like Los Angeles on Friday night. So I can't be mad at Jake Paul for doing what he's doing. And plus, I gotta admit, he's getting a little better. Now, will Jake Paul get all the respect that he deserves? Probably not. Jake Paul is going to end up having to eventually fight a real fighter if he wants to be respected amongst real fighters. But I believe he shouldn't do that. Man, get to the money. If this is selling, AT&T Stadium had 72,000 people in it on Friday. AT&T Stadium brought out all the celebrities on Friday night. Jake Paul was able to destroy and break the monster that is Netflix. Netflix was broken last night, people, and I have to give Jake Paul credit. Well, we know everybody was there for Mike Tyson, but Jake Paul is the reason why all of this is together. But in order to get his fight cred up really where it needs to be, he's going to have to take on a current boxer. And of course, he's not going to be able to take on the likes of Canelo Alvarez, Bud Crawford. He's fighting at 220, so yeah, that's danger up there almost with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, and then we know he's not going to do that. So we'll have to see what Jake Paul's going to do. I think I saw this morning he's already challenged Conor McGregor to a MMA bout with no weight classes. So we'll see if Conor McGregor accepts that. But shout out to Jake Paul and everything that he's been able to do. I think Jake Paul, the beautiful thing that he's done is that he's taken the middleman out of boxing. And I think he has showed a lot of fighters that's really fighting the Tanks, the Buds, the Canelos. He showed those kind of fighters that you can do this without having a middleman. And you don't need a what do they call them, a promoter or the marketing guy, whatever. I forgot, I can't think of the name right now, but you don't need that middleman. You can set these fights up on your own, take them out, get all the money, and have these mega fights that we all as fans have been asking for. Now, Mike Tyson, this fight went exactly like I thought it would when it comes to Mike Tyson. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I have been saying this too. Maybe it's just me. But I remember when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones a couple years ago during the pandemic, and it looked sloppy. I kept telling people, man, that wasn't no box. That was just two old fat dudes trying to show their grandkids that they still got it. That's all I saw when that fight. So I didn't know what to expect. I knew exactly what to expect when it came to Mike Tyson in this fight. He looked it slow. I knew that the first 2 rounds he would have a little spark. He's doing all this, and it looks good, but he was really going like this. See, he think he was doing like he was back in the day, but he was really just moving real slow. And Mike Tyson, I want to make sure I say this. I want to give Mike Tyson his credit. Mike Tyson stood in there for 8 rounds and was able to withstand those hits. I do think Jake Paul took it a little light on him once he realized how this fight was going to go. But Mike Tyson really, I got to give him credit, man, to get in there, to train like he did, to have the health scare earlier this year, and to get in there and still kind of compete to the max of his abilities. I can't be upset at that. Shout out to Iron Mike Tyson, and I'm so thankful that we didn't see our legend, our idol, our role model get knocked on the ground by a YouTuber that is 31 years younger than him. So shout out to Jake for letting up, and shout out to Mike for being the warrior that he is. But we all knew this was going to happen. We all knew he was going to come out on fire with the first few rounds, and then he was going to just slowly die out. But hey, that is Mike Tyson. He's a warrior. And the one thing that upset me about all of this is Mike Tyson, when they asked him after the fight, is this it for you? And he was like, I don't know. I had to think about, man, give it up. Please give it up. What we just saw, the last two fights, the last three, if you go back to when he was professionally fighting, the last three fights, Mike, it ain't there no more. You did prove to yourself and you proved to us fans that you still have that fighting spirit. But man, the next time you fight, you're going to be probably well over 60 plus. Let it go. This ain't LeBron still giving us triple doubles at 40 years old. You are going there and die. So don't even. I understand the money's good. Hey, if somebody pay you $50 million to fight at 65, I get out there and fight too. But Mike Tyson, I want you to look good. Fight me. Fight me. If you want somebody to fight me. I don't think you're going to win because I'm going to give you these hands. But fight me. I think I can put up a good fight. You can't move. Let me shed 40 pounds, and I think I'm going to just dance around the ring and let you do this and just avoid your left hook. I can do that. You're moving too slow. Or your knee's bad. How you got on a knee brace and in the fight? You got on a knee brace, you had a seizure, a stroke, or whatever you did a couple months ago. Mike, let it go. Let it go. We love you. We appreciate everything you've done. You're still the baddest man on the planet. And please, we don't want to see you get knocked out because then you're going to lose that mystique of being the baddest man on the planet. So, Mike, give it up, please. No more fighting. As far as the Netflix card goes, man, it was some awesome fights. Well, I think it was. I could barely see it. Netflix, you got to get it together. What you just did, what you just gave us on Friday night was embarrassing. Netflix, you should have anticipated this kind of traffic coming through your channel. I don't know how many people watched the fight. I haven't gotten the numbers yet. If you have the numbers, if you know, please watch this fight. Please, leave it in the comments and let me know how many viewers were watching this fight. But Netflix, you have to get better. If you're trying to stream NFL games here coming on Christmas Day, you're going to have to get a lot better because the NFL is going to bring traffic. The NFL is going to bring 10, 11, 12, 13 million views to your channel. Listen, if fights are going to be like this on Netflix, I don't want it. Put it on pay-per-view. Let us pay for it because at least we're going to be able to get it. I couldn't even get into the fight between I can't get the two guys that was Barrios. I can't think of the other guy. That looked like it was a good fight, but it kept pausing. And then of course the fight that everybody enjoyed, the two women, Kate, it was a Serrano versus Kate. I can't think of her last name, but Serrano and how she was robbed because she was defeating her the entire fight. Katie kept headbutting, but man, those girls was in there and they were swinging and getting after it. And we cannot ask for anything better than that. So our main fight might not have been what some people might have wanted, but those two undercard fights were everything. So shout out to them for putting together an amazing card of fights and an amazing fight night. I know that everybody had a good time in Dallas, whether they win or lost. Jake Paul still showed Mike his respect. Jake also gave a lot of respect to the nurses and the doctors and the police officers and all the ordinary people that we need on a daily basis that make this world go round. So shout out to him for everything that he's doing. Whether you love him or hate him, you got to respect what the man is doing. But nonetheless, y'all, this is once again, my name is Peachy Perfect, and thank y'all for coming to the Don't Cancel Me channel to get this quick reaction. Remember, we will be going live on Tuesday, me and Vino Flight, where we will break down this fight a lot more deeper. We got to talk about Mike Tyson having his booty all out and kissing you. We got to talk about that because if Mike Tyson kissed me, I'm going to just have to accept it. But we'll talk about that on Tuesday, y'all. Make sure y'all come back right here on the Don't Cancel Me channel live at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Remember, this is a safe space, but don't cancel me. Peace.